Okay, so I asked myself yesterday whether I thought I was ready for a relationship. And, I had thoughts, I had feelings. I was questioning, whether I was in a good of enough place. I said that I thought I was in a good of enough mental place to where I could be in a relationship. And I said that I'm confident enough to, work hard and be honest and provide something. Like, I'm confident I can do that. But I ended not having an answer and still wondering whether it would be a good choice. I forget what the last thought was, but I know I didn't come to any conclusion. But later at night, I was thinking that I'm still not ready. One, I'm not ready to have a relationship and have somebody depend on me. If that were the case. And two, I don't think I want a relationship still. I don't think I want to get involved with someone. Because I actually don't want to just, get in a relationship and have sex and have fun and, like, nothing else. Like, I want something real. Something true. Like, damn. Car double passing me in this truck and a semi in front of me. I mean, like, it's a small tanker truck, but fuck, they double passed us. They almost got hit by a car. Fucking idiots. But, like, right now, I think I know what I want out of a woman, but I don't actually know. I have clues as to what I want. I have thoughts about it, but I don't actually know. And what I do know is that at this age, like, any woman I find in their early 20s is very, very unlikely going to be ready to start a family. Like, that's just on the side of the other person. But me personally, like, I don't think I'm ready to, I know I'm not ready to go down that road. I know that's what I want for my future. I was just thinking like an hour ago, like, the goal when I'm 42 and my mom is 80 is like, it'd be nice to have a good wife, 4 kids, and like a nice home. And then I can move my mom into, an in-law apartment and, help take care of her in her old age. Like, that's the goal, I think. Or that is the goal. Because I know that's what she always wanted. And she knows in her old age, either one of her children is going to have to take care of her in some way and provide a home for her, or she's going to have to, like, live in a home, which nobody wants to send their parents to a home to just live in their last days. And like, I don't want that for her. She says that's only what she wants if, like, she's going crazy and has just lost her mind. You know, just send her to a home and don't even think about her. Even then, I don't know if I'd feel right doing that. But for sure, if she is sane and, you know, a functional human being at 80 years old, like, I'd very much want her to be around my children and, you know, be a part of their lives, be a part of my life still. Very much so. I think that would be a great thing. So that's the goal. By the time I'm 42. Because I'm 21 right now. So that would give me, you know, pretty much another lifetime. I've lived one lifetime already. You know, from childhood to early adulthood, that's almost a lifetime. And then in the next 21 years, I know it's going to be a whole different life that I'm going to live. So by the time I'm 42, I'm going to be a completely different person, and I'll have lived 2 lifetimes. And then from 42 to 63, that's going to be another lifetime, probably. It's going to be completely different, I think. You know, if I'm a father, if I am raising children and providing and, you know, just like that's, I can't imagine what that will be like. That will just be a completely different world. You know, my internal world will be completely different, but the actual world around me will also be likely so different. In 21 years, in 2044, you know, God willing that I make it that long, like, everything I'm saying is just only a possibility. There's no guarantee that I make it to 40 years old. There's no guarantee that I find a good woman to have a family with and that she can bear me children. There's no guarantee of any of that. So I have to understand that and be aware that everything I'm given in this life, everything that I have, is a gift. A gift from God, right? Everything I get out of this life is not my own doing. Some of it may be, you know, based on the choices I make, based on how I act, whether I'm a good person or not. That will lead me in the direction my life goes. But things that come my way out of that is just, it's a gift. Because we all know that there's so much that we have no control over. And we will never be able to exert our control over. Yes, we have free will, but free will can only take you so far. Free will can only change you, who you are as a person, the choices you make. That's all that free will can affect. Your free will cannot change or influence somebody else's free will. That's the beauty of it. It really is. That's the beauty of being in a relationship, of having friendships, of, talking to family members, of just anything. Like, the beauty of life is that every person has free will and that you cannot control them whatsoever. Every single person is 100% in control of themselves. They have free will, they have the power of choice, and you cannot choose for them. If someone gives up their free will to you and tells you that they want you to make all the decisions for them and they don't want to, lead their own life, first of all, that's really weird. I don't know why someone would want that. They might just think they want that, but then when they get it, they'll fucking hate it. I'm passing this son of a bitch. I want to see his ass all the way to town. Fucking bastards. I really do live in a beautiful area, I think. Like, truly beautiful. There's mountains and valleys all around me. Like, it is amazing. It's called the Driftless region, and there's theories behind it as to like how it got to be how it is, why there's so many hills and valleys and mountainous terrain where everywhere around it is flat land. Like there's theories as to why that is. I know one of them is that millions, or maybe not, some people probably say millions of years ago. Some people are saying like 10, 20,000 years ago, there was, miles of ice above us, like where we are, and that this location where I'm at had some sort of like bubble under the ice, where when the ice was like grinding against the ground, somehow it didn't grind this area to just complete dust and flat land. Somehow it was preserved under the ice, and that's why we have these hills and valleys. I know that's one of the theories. I remember hearing that a long time ago. I think it was like Randall Carlson on Joe Rogan talked a lot about that. But honestly, these days, I don't know if I buy that. I really don't. Now, I don't know why the land is how it is, but I have my own thoughts. I wonder. One thing I do know is that this area, the Driftless region, was entirely populated by Native Americans. Trying to think of like what tribe it was, but I'm drawing a blank. So forgive me, Native Americans, for not knowing your culture and history in this land. But I know that they were here before us. That's for certain. You know. So I know that they lived differently, that they had their own structures. You know, I have a theory that a lot of the really old stone structures around were built by Native Americans, that they were stone builders. No, they didn't live in teepees and huts and wigwams and these little like primitive things. Like I don't buy that whatsoever. I know that's complete bullshit. They were advanced. I have to think that the Native Americans that were here before us were advanced. And I know there's evidence that points to that. There's things you can read about, and I think there are things you can see right in front of your eyes that point towards that prove that point. That the Native Americans that were here were an advanced society. And they were able to build great things. And they were able to do great things. That's what I think. So part of me thinks that all of these hills and valleys, these mountains, because that's what they are, like they're mountains covered with dirt and trees planted on them. And the trees are all less than a couple hundred years old. So I have to think that all these mountains that are covered used to be some part of Native American culture. They were involved in it somehow. I have to think that. Because I look at these mountains that are covered and I just wonder, what did this look like, 200 years ago? Or a few hundred years ago? What did this look like if all the rock was exposed? If it didn't look destroyed and dilapidated? I have to wonder that every time I look at these things. Part of me thinks that some of these mountains used to be actual structures that got destroyed. Like livable structures, like usable places that were a part of their civilization. That's kind of what I think. Based on what I see. I don't have proof for it. I can't claim that. But it is what I think. Not really sure how I got to talking about that. But back to relationships. Like, I don't think I want to be in a relationship. I don't think I want to get involved with a girl. I think I need to focus on myself and my life and the people that are already in my life. Not put so much focus on somebody that isn't in my life right now that I think could be. Like, I don't think there's any use in that. At this point in my life, at this age, I don't think there's any use in seeking that out. I just don't. I kind of feel like I should spend a minimum of like the next 4 years just working on myself and working on bettering the lives of those around me, like my family. Doing whatever I can for them. Doing whatever I can for myself to, get myself to the place to where I do feel ready and able to find a woman to marry and have kids with. Because that's the fucking goal. Like I said in the beginning, I don't want a girlfriend to have sex and have fun with. Like, I don't want that. Moo! I want a fucking cow to milk and drink their raw milk. Like, someday in the future, I think I want that too. Right now, I just want to find a farmer that can sell me raw milk. That's what I want. I want to drink some fucking raw milk because I hear that's good as fuck for you. Like one of the best things in the world that you can consume. Damn, I'm driving too fast. I'm in a work truck and I was going 70. There's no reason for me to be driving that fast. One, like, the faster I drive, the faster I'm gonna have to be back at work, so there's no reason for me to do that. I should honestly be driving under the speed limit. And two, like, yeah, I shouldn't be speeding in a work truck. That's illegal. And now we're down to 55. A nice slow cruising. Woo. I heard this song, Shout. I forget who it's by. Is it by Wham? I don't know. But it's like the one that goes like, shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. And right when I heard that, I swear, it was, the song is about jerking off or something. Like, I swear that's what it's actually about. Because if you just replace the word shout with squirt, it's like squirt, squirt, let it all out. This is the calm I can do without. Come on. I'm trying to beat you off. Squirt, squirt, let it all out. Like, I don't know, that's just stuck in my head now. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it's actually about. Just a theory, though. If it is sung by who I think it is, though, the dude was gay, so quite possible that he's singing about gay shit like that. Quite possible. Probable. Oh, back to 70. What the fuck? Come on. Go slow. Go slow. Wow. Okay. That's what I want. I see a nice little cabin in the woods. And I mean, it was probably more like a hunting shack, but it looked, just big enough for one person to sleep in and, survive in. And looked like exactly what I wanted. At some point in the future, for a place to get away or a place to find solitude. Because I need my solitude. I do. I really do. I know that it's good for me. Because I am a very introverted person, and if I'm around people for too long, like, I don't feel good. So I need that time by myself. I've always needed that. So if I had an actual cabin in the woods that I can go to whenever I need my solitude, like, whew, dream come true. Literally, dream come true. That would be a dream come true. I just said that 3 times in a row. I don't know why. I'm a fucking retard. So many mountains everywhere. It's magnificent. It really is. We got a river flowing here. Like, wow. Beautiful. Can I switch this? No? Fuck. Nope, I can't. Oh well. I wanted to show the landscape, like the river and the mountains, but guess not. Take a picture of it on the way home. Truly beautiful. Wonderful land that we stole from the Native Americans. Like, some of the best fucking land there is, really. Though we are up north pretty far, and it does get cold as fuck around this time, so there's that. But you can't complain. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful. And there's good people around here. Like in the Midwest, you tend to find a lot of simple living, good people. You really do. And that's nice. It's nice to surround yourself with simple living, good people. Ooh, tattoo. I want a tattoo. That sounds nice. Damn, what should my next tattoo be? I wonder. Then we were thinking about getting a tattoo for in memory of my brother, but you know, I had the thought that I might not want to be reminded of the fact that he killed himself every second of every day. Wow, I just saw a straight retard just walking down the sidewalk. 100%. A retarded person. More retarded than me. Ooh, that's a pretty building. Of course, it's been converted to a church. Fucking bastards. But damn, that looks nice. Native Americans probably built it. Like I said, I have no proof of any of that, but it's just something I think. All right, I've reached the destination. Don't be a bitch.